It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. They are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. There are a wide range of opinions out there about Draymond Green, how he plays, how he behaves on the court. Some love his fire. Others think he can be a little bit of a distraction, but certainly he is the driving force and the catalyst for this team. Kenny?
Well, he's the heart and soul of the team. There's no doubt about it. He's the energizer. He's the emotional leader, and sometimes takes them too far, but he gives them that edge that they need to be a championship team.
Kenny, there was a guy that when we played went by the name of Dennis Rodman.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't the best guy on his team, but he's the kind of player you love if he is on your team,
Without
and
question.
you hate if he's not on your team.
And that's it for here. We leave kicking and screaming. See you later.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against Philadelphia. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, the Warriors are one of the best offensive teams in the league, and Steve Kerr talks about his offensive philosophy often. He said, I believe unequivocally as a coach, and I believed it as a player, that the ball has to move. When the ball stops, the game stops. And I don't think you can win at the highest level by playing too much one-on-one. Kevin?
Thanks for that, D.A. And the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. Already, Doris, several elite rookies are struggling. We often see top high school players making the seamless jump to college. Why is that next jump from college to pro so much more difficult?
Well, I think every level of basketball that you go up, whether it's high school to college and then college to pro, there's a different level of physicality. The players take an extraordinary jump both in their approach to the game, their level of professionalism, what their physical and mental maturation state is. So the NBA has the best players not only from the United States, but from across the world. And so obviously there's a level of preparation that's required on a day-to-day basis, and the season is so much drastically longer from the college, which plays about 32 to 40 games, to an 82-game regular season, and then if you're fortunate enough to be in the playoffs. So there's a level of endurance required in addition to both the physical and mental maturation standpoint.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Ross is the 3 with Gordon at the 4. Elfrid Payton is out there with Simmons. And it's Vucevic in at the center.
Well, Thompson is so great at sprinting up the floor, exceptional at getting to the right spot.
Payton passes to Simmons. Payton outside. He kicks it to Ross. Back to Payton. 5 to shoot. Pass to Simmons from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Simmons got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell. That was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
It's good on the putback.
Now, this is where Pachulia has made his living, right? On the offensive board, so crafty.
In the corner, it's Gordon. The feed to Ross. Payton dishes to Simmons. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry kicks to Durant. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green with a screen on Payton. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his first basket.
This guy can finish from anywhere, whether it's from 40 feet or 2 feet. Curry has got the kind of versatility that any player would love to have.
Now here's Payton. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver. Curry was a nice D.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Payton kicks to Ross. Simmons against Thompson. Simmons passes to Payton. To the middle, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him, and yes, it's good. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Durant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
Here's Green. The Magic getting the bucket. Curry kicks to Pachulia. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Pachulia's got his second basket of the night. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Payton dishes to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes in there. Vucevic has got 6.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Payton against Curry. From 12 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses. Orlando leading. And at this point, everyone knows just how deadly this Warriors offense can be. So many weapons and all the stars that can just take over a game doors. It really is a matter of pick your poison.
Well, to me, Kev, it's arguably one of the best offenses the NBA has ever seen. Statistically, they have put up numbers on par with any other great team in history. The threes are the sizzle, but to measure this team strictly in that category would be a disservice.
The Magic making a switch here. Max checked in. Curry attacking. That shot off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Simmons kicks to Mack. Orlando moving the ball around. Vucevic down low. Goes up against Pachulia.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
How about the incredible floor awareness from Kevin Durant? Such a sense for when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Now here's Mack. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Simmons passes to Mack. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Warriors.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Picked by Pachulia. Curry dishes to Pachulia. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Orlando trailing here. Here's Mack, looking for his first basket still in this one. In the corner, it's Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one.
And how about last season, Steve Kerr becoming the fastest coach in NBA history to reach the 200-win plateau? This guy has had nothing but success in his first run and already considered one of the elite coaches in the league.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Orlando. So he comes up empty at the line. Endorsed for Kerr to get win number 200. The team only needed 238 games played. For those wondering, that is an insane 84% winning percentage.
Wow. Yeah, Kev, you look at all the coaches in any sport, and none of them comes close to that career winning percentage. And for all his success, the guy remains humble and does nothing but give credit to the players. This guy deserves recognition for an incredible record.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Picked by Vucevic. Stolen by Thompson. Outside for Curry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Stephen Curry. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
And Mack kicks to Ross. Looking for Mack. He gets it there. Back to Ross. Nice D from Durant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. Oh, great ball movement there.
Boy, think about last season for Kevin Durant, guys. He was putting up yet another MVP-type season before that knee injury made him miss extended time. But then he comes back, and he's the MVP of the NBA Finals. I think he'd make that trade, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Draymond Green.
What's up,
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And for Durant last season was filled with so much scrutiny for his decision to leave Oklahoma City, go to Golden State. Still, he was having an elite year with his offense before that knee issue.
Well, there's so much talk about where Kevin Durant chose to play that people tended to forget a few things. This is one of the most dangerous and consistent scorers we've ever seen in the NBA, and he will find a way to blend his skill in with any team.
And so here is Golden State, following the bucket by Orlando. And Durant gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. West passes to Iguodala. And he banks in the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Azania. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Stolen by McGee. From 17 feet out, they get it back. Knocked loose. Mack with the ball. There's the pick. Here's Hazanya. Good, and the nice assist from Mack.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Livingston kicks to Durant. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Second, JaVale McGee.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And the Warriors making a change here. Young's checked in. Now here's Matt. And there's the pass to Hazanya. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Boy, nice stroke from downtown. Got it off just before the defense could react. That's his specialty.
West at the elbow. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. West has got his first points in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Spates the pass to Hazanya over Livingston, and it's Orlando with another.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
Now here's Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Here's Mack. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Warriors lead it. Now Livingston, 9 points last game out. This is to McGee. McGee a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Young's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Mack dishes to Spates. Here's Hazanya. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. As a former point guard at Providence Doris in college basketball, you had to initialize plenty of different plays, work within different styles and schemes. Is there a particular offensive scheme that you prefer beyond others?
You know, when I was a kid, believe it or not, though I'm an East Coast kid, during the Lakers and Celtics era, I was actually a Showtime fan. I love the fast pace, their ability to get in transition, the spectacular James Worthy being fed so perfectly by the incomparable Magic Johnson. I am much more a pace and space fan than I am a grinded out player. You know, I'm a Knicks fan by heart, and though I love the success they had in the 90s, I would say that the style of play today is much more appealing to me.
It is. It's so attractive to watch. Movement and fluid basketball and sets that run with precision. It's great to watch.
Poetry in motion.
Yes, well said. That one drops. He ties it up. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pick by West. Iguodala outside. Over in the corner, Livingston. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Isaac. McGee with the block. .110 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Livingston. He's covered closely. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Here's Mack. Softly drops in the floater. Mack's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. McGee sets the pick for Iguodala. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, if you ask most coaches in the league who is the best player off the bench, they'll probably tell you Andre Iguodala. He just gives you so much, right? The ability to be a playmaker, to make open shots. He's an incredible floor leader for the second unit. Everything you could ask for in a sub, It's Andre Iguodala.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Iguodala. And for Andre Iguodala, most coaches would tell you he is the best off-the-bench option in the league, but he doesn't look like he'll ever win a 6th Man of the Year award.
And I think, Kevin, that goes to how the award is voted on more than it says anything about Andre Iguodala's impact on a basketball game. The 6th Man of the Year is usually the highest scoring reserve. Iguodala's effect on winning goes well beyond putting points on the board.
And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Matt kicks to Hazanya. To the paint. Here's a Flalo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Matt. And here's Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McGee's shot is off. And Matt kicks to Hazanya. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too. Not saying I don't. But they're both fans, and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over there on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala out there with West. And there's Livingston. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Young in at the 2. Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Picked by West. Passes to Young. To the inside, McGee. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Payton left side. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Inside, ball stolen. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Warriors trail by 8. Young outside. Livingston passes to West. McGee is screen on Payton. Down low and stolen by Spates. Here's Hazanya. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Iguodala. It's deflected.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's Iguodala.
Wow, Iguodala, an incredible dunk. Woo, did he leave the ground quickly?
Aflalo kicks to Hazanya. He dishes it to Payton. Iguodala with the steal. Pass to Livingston. Iguodala outside. Doris, you've interviewed so many great players and coaches. What are some of the key personality traits that stars seem to share?
Yeah, I would say it's probably like somebody who's either a lawyer or a doctor, right? They're always A-type personalities. They're competitive. They're perfectionists. They have great capacity for work. I don't think you make it to the NBA unless you're incredibly committed.
Well said. The free throw drops for Iguodala.
Well, I think the veteran and championship experience of Andre Iguodala is critical. This guy is a versatile forward who is well known for being a defensive stopper.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Draymond Green comes in for West. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Nick Young. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
Well, the sharpshooter strikes from downtown. He's set records for that ability to drill it from deep. My goodness.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Curry with it. Now Payton defending. Curry kicks to Green to the inside. Iguodala no good. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here's Simmons for 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Golden State's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive. Gets to the rim with ease.
The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Payton dishes to Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Simmons. He feeds it to Ross. Pass to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the drought. No good from Ross. The Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. He gets that one.
We talk often about Steph Curry's knack for scoring through contact, his ability to maintain concentration, take the hit, and finish. Truly a thing of beauty.
When Curry is on the floor, you can just see how he impacts the play. Even when he doesn't have the ball, defenders can't help off too far or he'll make him pay. Doris, I've seen defenders give up an open layup just not to give Curry a clean look from deep.
Well, that's why the stat sheet doesn't tell the entire story relative to the influence Steph Curry has on the outcome of the game. The commitment required to cover Curry allows opportunities for other people on his team.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Boy, when you watch what Steph Curry does on the floor, it is almost unreal what he can do. In a single game, this guy could make 10 plays that might be career highlights for most players in the NBA. He makes the extraordinary look pedestrian.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And with Curry, we're almost too used, Doris, to his skill on the floor. We've come to expect to see something amazing.
Well, Kev, no doubt, because there are very few players in NBA history who are as exciting to watch as Steph Curry. He has takeover ability with his shooting. The creativity and playmaking are off the charts. What a special talent.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. A 3-ball. Curry with another miss.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Magic shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. free throw, no good. What can you say about the playmaking ability of Draymond Green? He has evolved, Doris, into a point forward for one of the most high-powered offenses in NBA history.
Right, Draymond Green makes this system work. He's got tremendous vision. He can handle the basketball, can create for his teammates, and most importantly, he's an unselfish guy who wants his teammates to score.
Now Payton following Durant's three-point attempt. Payton passes to Gordon. Back to Payton, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. On offense, here are the Warriors. This run now up to 13-2. Thompson against Simmons. Feeds it to Durant. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And it's Gordon missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson for 3. Kept alive. Here's Pachulia. A shot off that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 3. To the paint. Gordon. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Doris, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
And it's tied up with that one. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Payton. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Kev, we know that Kevin Durant can score at all 3 levels. Right there doing work in the mid-range.
Payton dishes to Simmons. Back to Payton. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity over Ross. Again, Durant missing. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Shelvin Max checked in for Payton. Here's Curry. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Durant kicks to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. It's Curry with the drive. A second chance effort. Pachulia, no luck. Orlando trailing here. And Simmons kicks to Ross. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Draymond Green works hard to be a consistent threat from the perimeter. He understands he's the most likely guy to be left open.
Now here's Gordon. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And Durant sends it back. Here's Curry, and he lays that one in. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, his hustle and his acceleration makes Steph Curry such an excellent open floor player. This guy has the ability to finish on the break time and time again.
Now here's Matt. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Magic have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Free throw good. Gordon. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, you wouldn't think about it with the position he plays, but, you know, Doris Pachulia is an underrated playmaker, very knowledgeable about how to space the floor, and also can drop a perfect pass to a cutter if you let him.
Well, he's the near-perfect teammate because he always understands the role that you want him to play. High IQ, he sees the floor, and he's very unselfish, Kev. He likes to make that extra pass.
Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Green. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Now here's Simmons. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. And Matt kicks to Ross. Over Green. Ross, that's good. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll, Kevin, and he makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
Pachulia dishes to Curry. Outside Durant. From deep 3-point range, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant. And that's now 18 points for Steph Curry. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And something that surprised me last season was the play of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. He's always been, Doris, considered a solid defender. But he seemed to make a bigger jump last year in how he impacted that end of the floor.
Well, let's remember, Kev, that there was so much talk about who would protect the rim for the Golden State Warriors when Kevin Durant came aboard. Turns out he was their rim protector. This guy has a career high in blocks and formed an incredible duo with Draymond Green up front. Just great stuff.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Green. Nick Young's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Livingston. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Picked by West. Durant just inside the line. A rebound by Hazanya.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Now here's Matt. He's tightly guarded. Back to Spates. Now here's Matt. He's covered by Livingston. Goes up from the top of the key. Matt, no luck.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Boy, what great speed he's got, Greg. Just phenomenal work getting all the way to the cup in transition.
The Warriors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
One shot, gentlemen.
That one misses for Young. The Magic trail by 8. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Pulls up for 3. Offensive rebound, West. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Now here's a Flalo. 8 points his last outing. Spades the pass to Mack. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Warriors leading by 10. Durant with it, now guarded by Flalo. Again, Young missing. Magic shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. They need this. Young with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant's running. Again, Golden State.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
I mean, we're just letting them show us what's open. You know, you got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We've got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intensity as they did their jobs with precision, now sitting on a comfortable 12-point lead at the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Can you smell that, Ernie? Chef Curry was cooking in the first half. There's not a shot in the game he can't make. When he's rolling, the defense is pretty much helpless to stop it.
And over to Kenny. How about what you saw from the Magic?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
I don't think there's any question that that's an added bonus for this team, Greg. I'll be interested to see, can he keep it up in the second half?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. The big men are Gordon and Vucevic. Simmons is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Ross in at the 3.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And here is Payton after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, once again, Pachulia turning the shooter away, uses his length so well.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Elfrid Payton, the 10th pick back in that 2014 draft. And remember, the Magic looked at him as their point guard of the future. And last season, at times, he was coming off the bench. And it's been about that lack of progress as a shooter that I think is the biggest concern with this team.
2 shots.
That's good from Payton. And for Elfrid Payton, shooting has always been his Achilles heel.
Yeah, as a defender, passer, penetrator, I think he's solid. But shooting has become so important in our league right now. He needs that perimeter shot to really have a chance to get to the next level.
And both free throws good for Payton. Warriors leading by 13. Curry kicks to Green. It's Durant on the wing. Outside Curry. The three. No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Durant just inside the line. No good off the back of the rim. The Magic trail by 13. Vucevic a screen on Curry. It's stolen by Curry. Another miss by Curry.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
And Ross with the slam.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here is Durant. After the Magic pick up 2. Vucevic with the block. And again, no good by Golden State. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Payton kicks to Vucevic. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Curry with it. Now Payton defending. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Well, scorer, distributor, it does not matter. Steph Curry is a monster. What a pass there.
Now here's Payton. 6 points for him. Outside Gordon. Back to Payton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Curry. He's got 21. Thompson outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Pachulia. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, it should be an interesting matchup tonight. These 2 teams will only face off twice all season.
Well, so you want to make these opportunities count, right? Since they don't see each other often, it's going to be an intriguing battle.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Durant. The Magic trail by 11. Payton dishes to Simmons. Out to Payton. Down low. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Pachulia. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Payton kicks to Gordon. Vucevic setting the pick for Gordon. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala, so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there.
Warriors leading by 13. Curry passes to Green. Picked by Pachulia. There's a screen. Green kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Magic have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Simmons. Of course, not too long ago, changes were made to the intentional foul rule. In your observation, has this made a positive difference?
Well, I certainly love that the away from the play fouls were extended to include the last 2 minutes of each period. I don't think you should necessarily give an advantage to a team that is playing from behind by intentionally fouling a poor free throw shooter. So that's one. I do believe now the bigger issue in the NBA has become these shooting fouls where the shooter is launching himself into a defender. I think that the NBA will take a hard look at that and make any necessary change, Kev.
Totally agree, Doris. I don't want to pinpoint one player, but James Harden has made that an art form.
That's correct.
Payton with the ball. He's got 8. Simmons dishes to Vucevic. Thompson against Simmons. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 13. And it's blocked by Gordon. Simmons against Thompson. Simmons passes to Vucevic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Warriors, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the call. It's a foul on Orlando. The Warriors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. The Magic trail by 14. Now Payton, 8 points for him. Kicks to Vucevic. Outside Gordon. Inside. Shot clock at 5. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Durant.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
That free throw good from Ross.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Ross. And here is Curry. He's got 21. There's the dish to Pachulia. Now here's Curry. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Simmons. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 10. Gordon kicks to Payton. Simmons on the wing. Simmons against Iguodala. He kicks it to Pachulia. It's Curry outside. Good D by Payton.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
And so here is Golden State following the bucket by Orlando. And it's McGee with the jam.
Now, Pachulia, an expert at setting perfectly placed picks. There are not many defenders who can get around him.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And the Warriors with some changes. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Young comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Ross. And it's a Flalo in for Jonathan Simmons.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Isaac. Here's Hezonja. He's covered by Iguodala. Down low, Spates. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Now here's Livingston. The feed to Iguodala. Almost, but it rolls out.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Iguodala with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Young in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 5 points so far.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Flalo dishes to Spates. Looking to end the run. And it's finished off by Flalo as he lays it in. Flalo's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, nice work on the interior. Flalo, not a guy who's going to shy away from playing at the rim.
Warriors leading by 15. Livingston kicks to Young. McGee a screen. Young inside. He's guarded by Flalo. And Orlando has possession. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Spates, and the slam dunk by Spates.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
Here's Young, following the bucket by Orlando. Now the pass to Livingston. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee. 6 points for him.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Hezonja's shot is off. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Iguodala. That one wide left. The Magic have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Payton passes to Spates. Back to Payton. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Durant's checked in for the Warriors.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Payton. Here is Livingston. West outside. There's the pick. McGee a screen. Durant attacking, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
The Warriors have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Max checked in for the Magic. That's good from Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant, one of the more efficient players that we have ever seen. This guy is a juggernaut by himself on the offensive end. He can score from virtually any spot on the court.
Spates with a screen on Durant. Here's Hezonja. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hezonja's got 12.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Durant. Fires from the corner. Orlando grabs the miss. Hezonja's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Isaac. Hezonja kicks to Spates. Here's the 3. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Hezonja.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Down low, McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Isaac. Dishes it to Spates. Here's Hezonja, defended by Durant. Here's Spates. Here's Isaac. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Spates.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Livingston kicks it to West. Back to Livingston. The shot's good on the assist by West. Livingston's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
Pass to Isaac. And Durant sends it back. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. McGee's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Hezonja.
He's got such soft touch around the rim. The D has to try to keep him out of the paint, because if he gets close, it's lights out.
Now here's Livingston. 6 points for him. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. McGee a screen. Shot clock at 6. Livingston kicks to Young from deep. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to, keep up the pace, play unselfishly, basically be yourself, stay, guys, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. Livingston is out there with Young. And it's West in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's Young finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mack dishes to Spates. West with some nice D. Warriors leading by 14. Young outside. Passes to Green. Picked off in midair. Aflalo the pass to Mack. Back to Aflalo. It's stolen by Green. Durant in the corner. The offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, I love watching Green take it all the way to the rack with his size and speed. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense to foul him. And guys, it is so rare to see a player like Draymond Green who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, right? This guy moves so well, anticipates every play on the floor. He is just so disruptive and can shut down a player on any given night.
2.
The first one falls. And you think, Doris, about the impact of Draymond Green, and he has had on that defensive end, again, Defensive Player of the Year last season in the NBA. Beyond the triple-doubles without any points, he can just erase chances in crunch time.
I would say he is about the last guy you want to go at when the game is hanging in the balance, because his defense raises its level when the game is going to be determined. I think he might have another Player of the Year on the defensive end in his tool belt before it's all said and done.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Gordon kicks to Ross. Clock at 6. Over Durant. Ross, that's good.
When the mid-range is working for Terrence Ross, he's going to create problems. It's just a matter of, can he do it consistently, Kev?
Now here's Curry. A floater. Here's Pachulia. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Well, Pachulia just keeps pounding away. Terrific finish at the rim.
Mack dishes to Gordon. Back to Mack. Over Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Magic trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, the drive ends, Kevin, with Terrence Ross taking a bit of a hit, but it doesn't matter. He scores anyway.
One shot.
That free throw good from Ross. Here's Curry. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Simmons against Thompson. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, how about that look from Klay Thompson? For a player known for his shooting, that passing, very special.
There's a good screen. And Mack kicks to Gordon. And it's good, 2 points.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
Warriors leading by 13. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. And the 3 ball is good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And Mack kicks to Vucevic. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Good on the bucket. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
And the Magic making a change here. Payton's checked in. In the corner, it's Gordon. No good with the triple.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he makes the first.
You just admire Draymond Green for so many things. This guy is a talkative, passionate guy who certainly fires up the group around him.
Both free throws good from Green. And All-Star Week, a fan favorite certainly. But Doris, I've heard you say on more than one occasion you'd love to see a 3-on-3 competition.
Kevin, I think if you're trying to learn the game of basketball, putting yourself in a situation to play 3-on-3 is one of the greatest ways you can develop your game. One, it teaches you how to pass and cut, right? You cannot be effective in a 3-on-3 game unless you understand how to screen for somebody, how to set yourself up to come off of a screen. The shorter dynamic of the 3-on-3 in a half-court environment is one of the best ways to learn how to play the game of basketball.
I love that analysis. That's terrific. Here's Thompson after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And Thompson kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you've got to like to see Kevin Durant concentrate on improving his interior game, because with his size and length, he's going to be a problem.
Oh. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Curry kicks to Thompson. They set the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant. Pass to Gordon. Green with the rebound. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Now Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run. Curry passes to Thompson. He feeds it to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Floats one up. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Thompson misses. The Magic trail by 21. Payton outside. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Curry on the wing. Feeds it to Pachulia. Curry against Payton. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 23.
Boy, Kev, off to the races for Steph Curry, and he's not looking back. This is a guy playing with a chip on his shoulder.
Payton kicks to Simmons. Back to Payton. Latrey score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Curry kicks to Green. The dish to Iguodala. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Warriors lead by 20.
I love the mindset of Draymond Green. This guy is constantly on the lookout for an open teammate.
Outside Gordon. Kicks to Ross. Iguodala with the steal and the foul called on Terrence Ross. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Warriors leading by 20. Curry with it. Doris, I've heard you talk often about instituting a play clock from the very beginnings of someone learning the game of basketball.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely critical to the future of the game of basketball here in the United States, because the Europeans right now, from the formative stages, from the youngest someone picks up the game of basketball, play under duress of the shot clock. And the reason that's important is you must be a 3-tool player to play under duress of the shot clock, meaning you've got to be a triple threat. You've got to be able to pass it, dribble it, and shoot it. And to do that with the pressure of a shot clock leaning in on you from those earliest moments is significant. And I know I have the backing of guys like R.C. Buford and Rick Carlisle. They believe, more important than me, intelligent basketball people believe that in the United States, we must institute a shot clock from the time guys and young women pick up the game.
Here's the floater. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Green.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pachulia kicks to Curry. Curry with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ross kicks to Payton. Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Simmons for 3. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Payton against Curry. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Well, it's incredible to see the touch on the teardrop that Steph Curry brings to the table. And it takes a kind of precision and knowledge to make that shot.
Gordon, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. They get Andre Iguodala. And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Caspi, he's checked in for Iguodala. Young comes in for Thompson. And McCaw is subbed in for Curry. The Magic also changing it up. Spates checked in for Vucevic. Adrian Payne comes in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Simmons. Green, the screen. Clock at 6. McCaw with the bucket.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Payton kicks to Spates. Back to Payton. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. Caspi passes to McCaw. And Young kicks to McCaw. Green, the screen. To the left side wing. Pachulia dishes to Young. A floater. But they'll get another chance.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Young outside. Shot on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Azania. Nice shot from the wing. And it's the Warriors with the ball. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. They set the pick. And Young kicks to Caspi. There's the feed to Livingston. Young, a screen on a Flalo. Augustine with the steal. There's the pass to Payne. There's the three. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Flalo.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that three off in time.
Here's McCall, guarded by Augustine. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.